Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Steven. Welcome back to, interestingly enough, another Ultra Impact video. So, I just want to go over the changes that's been happening to this game and how Bandai suddenly started to care again. So recently we've gotten so far 2 big summer updates. And these updates, in my opinion, have been amazing. Great work by the developers who, in the past year, really didn't show enough care. And funnily enough, in the other Bandai games they got right now, like Legends, they've been, I don't know, how do I say it? Shitting bricks, putting out I wouldn't say no content, but like subpar, to say the least. So let's go over the 2 updates that came out, and then we could also look at a few of the units, a few of the banners going out right now, which, by the way, you should summon on, just letting you know right now. So first off, let's go over the big summer update number 1, which should be somewhere down here. Here it is. So in this update, they just basically buffed the story drops. Amazing work for new players. Really inviting, lets new players come into the game, just start grinding all their units. I would still say for weekends, usually we get ×3, ×5. It's all in all better just to grind your units on weekends. But if you're new, this is really good. You could get your characters to maybe let board 6, start grinding some other content, VE Tower, play some Arena, and get some of the currency. Arena is another thing we're going to talk about. They did update Arena in this update. We get better rewards now. We get UR orbs from the shop. I do also believe you unlock Arena earlier. You unlock it by playing stage 3-17 in story. Normal, of course. Before it was 6-18 in story. We also have new beginner missions that were added. So you could get I think it was a beta orb, if I'm correctly. No, it was an alpha orb. Alpha orb right here. You get alpha orb. Pretty good. New players get that. They get a unit of choice instantly board 6. That's also 60 free hero gems, which is I wouldn't say it's nothing, but at least it's something. And then in the Arena Metal Shop, they also added alpha and beta orbs, so you could get that every season when they reset every month. Amazing. Really cuts out some of the time and resources that we need to spend on getting these units up to board 9. But it is only 1 character per month you could do this to, but in my opinion, better nothing. We also got more missions for Arena, so we're getting, instead of the play Arena 1 time, play Arena 5 times, you play it 3 times, cutting out some of the, amount of times you have to play it per day, because I know a lot of players didn't like playing the Arena mode. It was boring. It probably will still remain to be boring, but at least they give you incentive to play the mode now, which is the big thing about this update. And that was basically it for the first update. They did add new buffers, new skill effects, buff restriction. We get a new one very often. Some of them go unused for quite a while, like Parry, which we will be getting another unit for. So 100 million Deku will be getting some use. Now let's go over the second update, the second big summer update, which is coming the 31st. So this is an amazing update. This is a big update. Starting the 31st, the new Arena season, they buffed the rewards. How big of a buff remains to be unseen. But judging by the image they showed, the top player before, they used to get 1,000 gems. Number 1 player, now it's 1,500. So it's judging by what we've seen, it is a considerable buff to hero gems you could get from Arena. We also will be getting more arena medals from all classes and all leagues. We're ranking up. They added UR limit breaker fragments for talent and up to Legend League for hitting those. And the big one is that if you are a top 10 player in Legend League, you will be getting you will be getting a Gamma Orb. Now, the only way you could get Gamma Orbs was through, orbs in general was through packs. Gamma Orbs is the big one because boards 10 through, I think, 13, horrible. Oh my god, I can't even begin to describe how much of a pain in the ass it is to grind up to the final board. It's so time consuming, stamina consuming. This is a big one, and I'm here for it. Me personally, I will be trying to get top 10. Now, there are some people who will be hating. Rossi. I think I am a good player, to be honest. I think I'm probably, I wouldn't say one of the best, but I do have knowledge and understanding on what these units do. So I'll be trying to get up there for the first time ever because I'm not a big arena guy. But now, with these reward changes, I'm more incentivized to play arena, which is great. They've also added special missions for arena per season. So up to, if you play arena 100 times, you get rewards. I'd assume it's like hero gems and the arena medals, which is great. But the big one is that every season now we'll be getting a guaranteed UR character ticket. Huge. I would recommend everyone to play arena now. A guaranteed UR ticket is nothing to scoff about. That's 80 stars, potentially a new character, boosting your box. You could build, you're building more units. If you have the unit, you get a DX piece, no matter what it is. So this is amazing. Overall, with these two updates, I'd say the game is on a good track. I hope to see another big update, revamping maybe the E-Tower, maybe adding a new mode. But this is amazing. I like the direction they're going with in this game. I'm glad the developers are taking the time and effort to actually start making these big updates because the game really needed it. On top of these updates, we also have 2 new characters coming to the game. We have, to be honest, I don't even know how to say his name. I think it's Giulio Gandini, aka Mr. Linguini himself. We got him coming to the game. Or he's in the game right now. And I would actually highly recommend you guys to summon. He's a really good DPS hybrid support character. He does a lot of things great for certain teams. You can run him on. You could run him with your next Deku, who just left. We don't even know. I don't even know if he's ever gonna come back. If you missed out on him, it's pretty tough luck. But do not miss out on this guy because we do not know if he's gonna come back either. I would highly recommend you guys summon on him. Alright, let's go over his kick. His plus ultra AoE, 40% chance to paralyze all opponents for 2 turns. That's big. He gives your allies the ability to evade 2 times, and then he increases the skill impact by 50% when he has the ability to nullify status ailments. There's a lot of characters in the game who could do that. So it should be pretty easy to get. And then his enhancement bonus, he will get piercing shot when he has the ability to penetrate, which your next Deku does give to him, which is why, you should have put on him. I don't know why anyone would have skipped him, if you already had him, but they were made for each other. They're both red too, which is kind of silly, but who cares, I guess. His action skill, he has another AoE, 300% damage to all opponents. He increases the critical resistance of all allies by 15% for 4 turns, and critical skill impact by 15% for 4 turns, and critical hit rate by 15% for 4 turns. Really good, obviously. increases the skill impact for this ability by 40% when the character has ability to nullify status ailments. Easy to get. And then this one also gets piercing shot when he has ability to penetrate. His second action skill, he has Sharpshoot DX, single target, 400% damage, medium chance of paralyze for 2 turns. Skill impact will increase by 30% when he has 2 or more temporary critical resistance up effects. Critical hit by 30 when he has 2 or more critical skill impact up effects. And critical skill impact by 30 when he has 2 or more temporary critical hit rate up effects. Both these are 4-turn cooldowns, so that's really good. And then his first auto skill, A Promise Remembered. He gets enhanced when the 2 conditions are met. After 4 turns pass, when he has ability to nullify status ailments, pretty easy to get. And then after 5 turns pass from the start of battle, which isn't too bad. And then he also gets the ability to nullify status ailment when he has the ability to penetrate. So he just gets it for free basically if you're running him into your next Deku. And then he also increases your allies' defense and speed by 20% when he has that ability to nullify status ailments, which he gets himself. He also regenerates the HP of all STR allies by 5%, and then he gets the ability to penetrate. What? Hold on. My bad, bro. My brain is scrambled. I can't read. Oh, he gets the ability to penetrate for 3 turns after he hits an opponent without having the ability to penetrate. That's what it is. My bad, guys. My bad. I got brain rot. It's been a long day. His second auto skill, Enhanced Prosthetic. He gives all allies ability to penetrate for 2 turns and ability to nullify status ailments for 2 turns up to 1 time. So, just getting it for free. Increases max HP by 10% for 2 turns. After 2 turns pass, while the character has ability to nullify status ailments 3 times. And then he increases his critical hit rate by 10% when you use a skill second or later in the skill chain, up to 5 times. And then he could get Last Stand 2 times when his HP is below 30% 2 times. And then the enhancement on this, he also gets Bullseye when he has the ability to nullify status ailments. So all in all, he's a great unit. Would recommend you summon on him. When you get if you have the gems, do summon on him. Limited unit, more limited than other limiteds, which is kind of weird to say, but movie characters, we never have a good time frame if they'll ever come back, if they ever do. The second new character we also have is, where is he? Our Ascended Bakugo, which is a long-awaited character finally coming to the game. I did read through his kit. All in all, I think he's alright. He is a standard general pool banner unit, so it's not like you should summon on him. If you like the character, of course summon on him. If you think his kit is fun, do summon on him. But I think if you don't have 100 million Deku, that he won't look all that impressive, because part of his kit, he does have parry in his kit. But if he's the only unit that has that ability on his team, it's like, whatever. He should be good next to 100 million Deku. Should be a fun team to run. Let's go over his kit. Plus Ultra, single target, 550% damage, 40% chance to bind him for 2 turns. He gets a Last Stand 2 times, and then if the opponent's burning, it gets a Bullseye. His first action skill, AoE, 275 damage, 275% damage, and their burn resist decreases for 3 turns. And then he also gives all allies 20% plus Ultra Gauge for 2 turns. Not for 2 turns, just in general. The cooldown is 4 turns, pretty good effect. Short, simple, sweet. His second action skill, Absolute Confidence DX. He restores his own HP by 20, and then damage taken by 30% for 3 turns. and then increases his own power by 10% stackable. Stackable is like whatever. It's really negligible in like the content we have. They should probably add like maybe a long event that we could actually take advantage of this in, because you're rarely gonna see this have any impact in the game whatsoever. And then his enhancement bonus effect, he gets last stand 2 times when he doesn't have a last stand. His first auto skill, Blazing Bravado, gets enhanced when the 2 conditions are met. Receiving 6 attacks when he has last stand, and then after 5 turns pass from the start of battle. It's not bad. I don't know how often you're gonna see it, since he has to get hit while he has last stand, but it's not bad. He gets the ability to cover allies when making their last stand, and then he gets the ability to use Sharp Eye and Burn Counter. Burn Counter is basically you just do a counter, and then it has a chance to burn when they attack you. And then his enhancement bonus effects, he gets the ability to use Sharp Eye. His ability to use Sharp Eye goes up from 55% to 85%. His second auto skill, Relentless Resolve, gives character ability to make a last stand for 3 turns, and the ability to parry, which is 100% of the value given by Sharp Eye. And then he increases his max HP by 10% after he receives 1+ Ultra moves. He could get this 5 times, so the max is 50%. He increases his skill impact by 10% after he receives an attack while making the last stand. Whatever. Increases his skill impact by 15% after he receives an attack from a bonus opponent. Also whatever. And then his enhancement bonus effect, he increases character's ability to parry by, it goes up from 100% to 150% of the value given by Sharp Eye. Like I said, he's alright. He'll see use with 100 million Deku if you have him. Also a character that's not returned yet. And then the banners. His banner's coming up. Bakugo's banner. He has a new SR memory, new UR memory. I'm not going to go over them. They're alright. Bakugo's memory is decent at best. Nothing to scoff about. You know, it's pretty mid, as the kids say. We have Steampunk Todoroki returning. And honestly, this is a big one also. It's a normal step up, but as you can see here, the exchange points shop, they've updated it. So you can get a DX piece of any of the Steampunk units for 100 points, which is amazing. And then you could get the second and third DX piece for any of them if you need them. It increases to 120, then 140. So all in all, would I recommend you summon on the banner? If you like Shiggy, or if you're like fiending, let's say you have all of them UR plus but one character, go ahead. 100 points for DX piece is actually really good. It's like hitting pity, basically. This is a great update. I hope they continue to do this. Maybe for when the celebration characters return, fantasy characters. It's honestly really good, really healthy for the game to do this. I was actually quite surprised because at first we didn't see this in the data download, but someone noticed it. This is actually quite amazing. It's a great update to the pity point shop. We also have Julio's banner, which is pretty much the same, but they added the UR orbs into the pity pool. I wouldn't recommend getting it. It's not really worth it. But there is a pack in the shop that allows you to get a Julio DX piece. It does cost $80, but I would say that pack is worth it for what you're getting. basically a free copy of the character, 1,600 gems, and then 3 orbs, which is also gems. I would recommend you get that pack if you spend on the game. If you're free to play, and you're looking to spend, I would still recommend it, but it's like, are we really gonna see another pack like this in the game again? More than likely not. There's probably something special they did for the Your Next unit, but it does help in lowering the amount of gems you spend. Cost per dollar is pretty good. You're spending less gems overall if you just buy the copy straight up. Me personally, I just UR plus Your Next Deku and Mina, and I spent over $250. But they're both amazing units. Do I regret it? No. Maybe we'll do some summons on Julio on the channel. And then we have this banner, which is live right now in the game. You get a free multi every day for, I believe it looks like 10 days. So you get 10 multis for free. In the pity shop, you have all the DX pieces for the original characters that came in the game. It's like, whatever. They're all pretty dog shit, so you're not missing out on much. So what I would recommend you get is the jellies, because they are a rare commodity in this game for whatever reason, and they're pretty necessary to boost up your units. The rate up characters are they're all right. I think the best characters here are this Fox 100% Deku, Red Bakugo, and then Phosphor Todoroki. Those are 3 characters you want to get. And then you also have all the Gen Pool characters on this banner. So overall, I think the game is evolving, and it's getting better with each update that they've been dropping recently, and I hope to see them continue doing this for the game. We do have an upcoming collab with My Hero Ultra Rumble coming soon, which is interesting because they've been making quite a little deal about it. It might just be a memory, like it always has been, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get a character. That'd be sick, honestly, and I'd be hyped to see if we get any of the My Hero Ultra Rumble exclusive costumes in this game. So that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you comment down below if you're gonna be summoning on the GOAT Julio. I'll see you in the next one. Catch ya.